This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let's get right into the news. Okay, so we got No Ceilings 3 is officially out now. I breezed through it. If you're a real Lil Wayne fan, you're going to love it, okay? It's what you're going to get on these No Ceilings mixtapes. They're good, okay? But, like, I don't like the whole thing. I never do, okay? But it's a mixtape. You can't really complain. It's free, okay? So you can't really complain about it. It's not like it's an album. It's Lil Wayne just going in the booth and not really, and just going in on some beats. He pulls up a beat, goes off on it. You know, I've seen him work before in person. It's just, you know, he just goes off the top of the head and that's it, you know, and then moves on to the next one. You know, he probably records thousands of songs like that. When he does album songs, I imagine he takes more time, revisits it, goes back and everything. Now, he loses me. I'm going to tell you, like, you know, it's good. Okay. Don't get me wrong. But he always loses me on songs when he's like, and then he goes, you know how he does like that thing where he goes up the octave scale, like way too high because he's just trying to keep the beat going and carry. It's like sometimes he loses me on that. But you guys won't be disappointed. Now, then he has, you know, we've already heard him and Drake. It's kind of obvious that him and Drake are never going to do an album together at this point. I mean, they've had, 10 years of talking about this joint album that they're going to do together. It's pretty obvious for some reason that'll never happen. And I know some of you right now are saying, well, it's never going to happen now because he sold his masters. I'm sure Lil Wayne and Drake and Nicki talked about that before. I mean, that happened in the middle of the summer. I'm sure there's a clause in there about them able to buy it back or something. But think about it. If he owns the masters and he's responsible for payouts and everything, just say he is, right? He doesn't want that on him. So he would probably sell it to Universal with an option to buy back. I mean, he is an artist in the end of the day, and he's going to appeal to the artist. He's going to want for his artist what he would want for himself, options to buy it back, you know. So Drake and Nicki, I'm sure, I'm not 100% sure because I've never seen it, and nobody has, because it's in another court document because Lil Wayne's in court for $20 million from a past manager. But I'm pretty sure that it would have in there a clause about they're able to buy them back if they want them, you know, probably for a lot of money, but, you know, still the option is there. Anyways, then we got, Drakeo the Ruler. I don't know how to feel about this artist. I've listened to a couple of his songs. They're cool. He's a very soft-spoken person. I don't know him, so I'm not going to completely judge him. Not totally sold on it. There's a lot of hype because he just got out of jail. And Drake gave him a song. I always wonder how Drake chooses to give people songs, because when you do get a Drake song, there's a chance you could go through the roof. I mean, there has been cases where the artist doesn't take off like a skyrocket. Like, you know, Trouble had one. It didn't really... Trouble's had more success on his own than he did with that Drake song. Trouble has had a lot of success with his own songs, okay? I was kind of shocked about that because, like, I thought when I saw that, I was like, oh, Trouble's out of here with this, you know? Obviously, that came through Mike Will, and it just didn't work for some reason. I don't know why. I guess, like, every song, like, that just shows, like, it's not guaranteed, but you got that option. I mean, I guess it depends what you want to put Drake on. You know, it's almost like, are you going to pick the right song? I don't know. You know, and that would be up to Mike Will. Mike Will just had a song with NBA Youngboy and Nicki Minaj that was kind of It was cool. Wasn't that crazy? Just because like I don't get hyped about everything because just because a big artist is on it doesn't mean it's going to work. You know. Anyways, that's what's going on with Lil Wayne, and I think his next album is going to be Not a Human Being 3 or whatever. I forget which one he's on, but he's on one of those. And then Drake's obviously dropping his album the top of the year. I know it's not dropping as the ball drops, like OBJ said, because Drake already said that's not true. It's not dropping then. OBJ is just playing with everybody. But it's probably dropping sometime in January. I mean, it seems like he's getting ready to go on tour, which is like, dude, I don't think anybody's going on tour till like April or May, because it's like, you know, Drake starts working out crazy and posting it on the gram, like before he's getting tour ready. I don't know. I don't think he's going on tour till sometime middle of the year. I don't think anybody's touring until middle of 2021. Then Eminem goes back in on MGK. Now the song Nat is good. It's a good Eminem song. And he goes back in on MGK here, comparing him to a gnat. He says, They say these bars are like you can write them off the bat. Infected with the SARS, like the cooties. I can't say that word. I even have to edit out the other one. Like you just took a bite of that, and it goes from Martian to human. That's how it all attacks. They come at me with machine guns, like trying to fight off a gnat. Ooh. And then on Zeus, he says, she thinks machine washed me. What? I don't know. Eminem mentioned Machine Gun Kelly in his new song, Nat Again. What? Leave him alone. Yeah, Eminem and 50 Cent have one thing in common. They obsess over the beefs they have. Eminem fans are so weird. Like, I promise I don't care about the really vague lyric you're quoting. I'm still going to steam Machine Gun Kelly. MGK, when he wakes up and hears the new This Is Tourism. Did Eminem just diss MGK again? Go listen to that. I mean, it's like it's not a clear diss. The person he really went on the album was Snoop Dogg, and I felt like he promoted Tekashi a little bit just by mentioning him. This will never end. The MGK and Eminem thing, it'll never end. It's the Stan got insulted, and also Eminem was offended that a Stan talked about his daughter. I mean, that's forever for him. Whatever. Next up, we'll get to that in a second. Rollo, we already talked about Rollo. I don't know. I don't know if like they were saying he was using code words in jail and stuff to move weight and stuff. I was like, I don't know about this, man. But you know what I think it is? He was taunting the system so much on Instagram and everything, saying he's coming home soon, this and that, and this and that, doing interviews. I think when you do stuff like that, you just make the feds going against you angrier. And they might just make stuff up just to keep you away. I mean, that's obvious. I mean, what isn't corrupt nowadays? What isn't corrupt nowadays? I think pretty much everything is. And I see the same thing happening with G Herbo. G Herbo gets released on bond and immediately taunts the feds. Like, you still have a case to fight. It's like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, they're going to attach something to you. And, it's just not smart. Like, it's better to just be quiet and, go to court and handle it like you got to handle it. All the taunting and everything in public. There's a reason why lawyers tell people don't speak about your case in public, okay? You don't want them to use any of that. You don't want to taunt them. You don't want to make them angrier. They all command respect. And they're going to get it one way or another. I mean, it's just a fact. I mean, you just got to play the game, because you got to play the game with everything. Everything is a little bit corrupt, and you got to kind of play the game a little bit and try to get away from everything so you can have your peace in life. We're all striving for peace and comfort, and it's very hard to obtain. That's a game in itself. So I think G Herbo's a little too far. 50 Cent reacts to his surgeon. He's getting federal health care fraud. He said, "Damn, dog, why you got my name in this? Is a scammer." Typical 50 Cent. I'm waiting for 50 Cent. This is what's happening now. So Young Buck's on Vlad TV talking about everything. Now he's working into the 50 Cent stuff. Right now he's on talking about how he left Cash Money and then linked up with Juvenile. And that's how he met 50 Cent. Well, you know what's coming next. And then he's just going to reignite the 50 Cent stuff. Here's another story that will never end. Anyways, guys, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and I will check you guys on the next video. I appreciate you guys very much. I hope you guys have a great day today. Check you guys later. Peace.